Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to use After Effects to make some cool animations. So today I'm going to show you some of the basics of After Effects. So here I am in After Effects CS6 version 11. So to make a new composition, you just go up to the composition button right here and click new composition. Make sure it's 1920 by 1080, which is full HD. And I like using 60 frames per second because it's actually the best for, animations. Then here I have the amount of time you want it to be, so I have it set to 50 seconds because we're going to be making an animation less than 50 seconds. Now you can change this later, but for now that should be fine. And then your background color, which I usually leave on cyan because I kind of like this color, my favorite color, you know. So we're going to start off by actually making some text. So you can click right here over to the horizontal type text tool, or you can press T on your keyboard and it will get you the tool. So now we're going to click the tool and I'll type something. So I'm going to type my name, obviously, because, you know, it's so beautiful. Anyway, and then we're going to start by actually making this text pop in and pop back out. So as you can see right here, this little thing is called the anchor point. This kind of shows where the text starts from. So if we go down here into our area right here, you can see that the text is right here. If you actually press A, it will give you the anchor point options, and just drag over here and click and drag up and over to the middle. And then here you have your anchor point, and it's been set to the middle, so now we should be fine with that. And to make it pop in, we're going to actually make our own animations. So to make it pop in, let's put it right here. So if you go down here, we can see that our name is here, so just press S to access scale. Click on this button right here, and over here in these numbers, just type 0 in one of them, and it will change to 0. Now, right here over to the previous side, we'll just click this next frame button 5 times, or 7 times, depending on how fast you want it to be. So, I want it to be a little slower, so I'm just going to make it maybe 10. So I'm going to click 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, right here where the numbers are, just change it to 120. And now press it 10 more times, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now you're just going to want to put 100 in it to make it normal. So now, if you play our thing, I'm just going to click play. As you can see, it bounces in and bounces back. So it kind of bounces back. So that's our basic animation. Now, if you want it to look more real, you can add motion blur. So what you have to do is click this motion blur button here, and then click motion blur right there. And now it will have motion blur, so if we do a RAM preview, by the way, which is this button, it'll just, you know, pop in and pop out. So that's our basic, you know, in thing. So now we're going to want to add some animation while it's on the screen. So I like to add wiggle to it. So if you go over here and click the Effects and Presets tab, you can type wiggle. And I need wiggle position right here, so we're going to take wiggle position. And we're going to drag it onto our text. It's going to apply it to the text, so wiggle speed per second and wiggle amount. So I'm going to do 10, 1 and 10, so wiggle speed is 1, wiggle amount is 10. And now if you just RAM preview it, as you can see, it sort of just bounces around on the screen a little bit. So it's not really major, but it's pretty cool. So that's our basic animation done for our text. So now we're just going to want to add something really cool, maybe, you know, maybe make the text do something or add an animation. So for example, we have our thing right here, so our text. So it pops in, and let's press the space bar to stop. And at this point, maybe we want it to, I don't know, go down on the screen and have a logo follow it. So I'm going to go on my desktop and I'm just going to find a logo. Okay, so I've imported an Android guy right here, so that should be good. And what we're going to do is just drag it onto our timeline and just decide where you want to put it. So I'm going to put it here. And if we play it by pressing spacebar, as you can see, it wiggles and then we have an Android guy pop up behind it. So we want the Android guy to kind of come up from here. That would be really cool to have it come up. So at this point right here, we're actually going to have to change a thing called position. So if you go down here and go into transform, and click on this timeline for this item here, we have to click the little clock, the stopwatch for the position, and just drag this second number down and have it like that, and then slowly, maybe like 20 frames, so let me press it 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Is that 20? Yeah, it is. Okay. And now we drag it back up. It will make a new keyframe, and the Android guy will basically go up. So we want some motion blur to make it look more realistic. And now if we RAM preview, as you can see, we pop in, and then the Android guy pops in. So we want to make this a little closer to the beginning because why not? And so we play this, and as you can see, the Android guy comes up, and let's play that one more time. And then, yeah, maybe a little bit even closer to that. Let's see. So now at this point you've probably learned 3 things. You've learned what anchor point does, what position does, and what scale does. Now there's rotation and opacity, which I'm going to show you in a few seconds. So as you can see, our Android guy's down here, and I mean we need to give him a lollipop because, you know, Android lollipop, you know, like the version of Android. Now we have a marshmallow. Maybe you can get a marshmallow. So let's see. Let's see if we have a marshmallow that we can download. Let's see, marshmallow clip art, because, you know, why not? So we have like a little marshmallow thing right here. I guess it'll do. So we're just gonna drag it onto our desktop once this loads up, and right here we're gonna drag it on our desktop, and now we're gonna drag it into our After Effects, and here we have a little marshmallow. So we're just gonna drag the marshmallow down over here. We'll drag it on a bottom layer. So this marshmallow is kind of big. So as you can see, the marshmallow is actually kind of blocked by the Android guy, which actually has all this extra mass. So there's a thing you can correct that with, and it's called color key. It's an effect. So if you use color key and just drag and drop it onto the Android guy, oh, apparently he has a color key already, and now you just click this eyedropper and click on that color right there, and just do a little color tolerance. Oh god, no. So yeah, that should be okay, actually. So now we have the Android guy, and we have to fix the marshmallow. So the same thing can go for the marshmallow for color key. So we just want to remove some of this black. And here you go, we have a marshmallow. And if you want to, see, if you just drag it like this, it's going to change the properties and how big the marshmallow is and everything. If you click and then press shift and now drag, it will remain the size and properties of the thing. So anyway, there is a little bit of, you know, kind of not really good color tolerance here, so you can basically just drag it a little bit, and yeah, that should be good. Okay, so if you go back to our marshmallow, we want this marshmallow to kind of pop up next to him, or I don't know. Let's have the marshmallows actually go around my name. Oh god, no, I pressed caps lock. So anyway, let's have the marshmallows maybe just pop up like that on top of my name, like as an eye, and have the Android maybe chase it. I don't know. So let's try to do that. So we want the marshmallow to just kind of casually go behind this. So let's have the marshmallow start over here, and let's see what size the marshmallow is right now. So the scale is 13.8. So we're just gonna press and drag and make it really super small, and have the marshmallow right here. So now we're just going to use our scale properties as well as our position properties. So yeah, we can use our position right here. And then we click 5 times. Actually, no. Let's do 10. So 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we can just change the position to go up, like here, and then have the marshmallow scale to 13.8 is what I believe it was. And now, as you can see, what our transition looks like. Our complete transition is that pops up and that pops out. So as you can see, if we play it one more time, Android, marshmallow, and now we want to have the Android move over, move up, and get really small and run up to the marshmallow. So I guess we are going to do that. So we'll have a little bit of, you know, catching the marshmallow. Anyway, so the Android has to get the position properties to go here. So we're going to change our position thing here. So sometimes you need to make a keyframe, but you don't need to change anything. You can change one of these numbers. So for example, 9, 2, and now I want to go back, and it will still create a keyframe. but you know, you'll have the same exact thing, so it doesn't actually move. Anyway, right here is the position, so we want the Android to have 20 seconds in between it actually moving there. So yeah, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So now we have 20 keyframes, and now you're just going to drag it. Oh, okay, wait, wrong one. Drag this to the side, so the Android's actually right over here. And then we have the Android right here. And then I think that would do the trick if we actually have the Android just pop up and then move over. And then we can have the Android move up and go around. Now we can actually just leave that Android guy right there. We could just put a new Android because that would be a little bit easier since since the fact that our marshmallow is so small, and this we need to make small, and it's gonna be hard to move it. So anyway, let's stop talking about that, and we're gonna have to change the size properties. So let's make the Android small, so we have it right there. Now it's not like the Android can actually run, but I don't know. We can do our best to try to make it look like that. So we're gonna open up the position properties for this Android, and we're just gonna drag. Okay, wait, wrong one. We're gonna drag the first slider over here, and so our Android is right over here. And what we're gonna do is press position, and then have maybe 20 keyframes. So again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Anyway, we have 20 keyframes, and we just drag this first over here. And we have the Android go right here. So where the marshmallow is. And I've just noticed the marshmallow's a little off-centered. Never mind, just leave it there. Just maybe center my name like that. There, easy fix without even having to worry about anything. And then here we have that. And let's try to see how that works. Okay, so let's do a RAM preview. So it's just gonna load up a little bit. That's really cool, actually. So now we press that and it plays. Bam! So it ran inside the marshmallow. So let's add an effect after it runs inside the marshmallow. Let's do a little bit of motion blur to make it seem even faster. Because with motion blur, you can make it seem faster. So runs and boom. And I think we can play that one more time. There you go. There we go. It ran inside the marshmallow. Let's maybe have the marshmallow do a little bit of a some kind of effect. Maybe have the marshmallows zoom in and have, yeah, let's do that. So what I'm gonna do right now is actually have the marshmallow. We're gonna duplicate the marshmallow. So if you do Control D while selected the marshmallow, you'll have that. And what we can do is go inside our properties and just delete all the properties that this marshmallow had, so we don't have everything the same. Anyway, after the Android comes in, you want to instantly change the scale. So we're going to have the position and scale be at this one. And yeah, there you go. So you have position and scale selected. And if we do 10 frames, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 frames. And now we're just going to select the scale, just make it bigger. And have the position be, I don't know, like here. And still have the scale getting bigger. So there you go. I guess that would be good. So let's just RAM preview that. Is our marshmallow run and bam. Okay, let's test that. So have that. There's a little bit of something happening. Yeah. Oh, the marshmallow's already there at the point. So I think we could do Alt. If you press Alt and opening bracket, here you can just cut the clip off. So let's do another RAM preview. There you go. So the marshmallow gets bigger, and then the Android guy runs. And then let's have a piece of text saying Android 5.0, but let's have it a different color than white, right? Because I'm not going to be able to see that. So Android. So here we go, we have an Android advertising kind of thing. Anyway, so we have Android right here, and that's a really cool thing, but we want to add a transition to the text, obviously, because, you know, if it's not Android icky. Why does it say icky? Oh. Because I messed up at some point. So now, if we drag this Android text right over here, we'll have Android right here. And let's have the actual anchor point changed. Again, we just drag it like we did before for our other things, and the anchor point just changes magically. So we have Android right here. And let's have it zoom in because that's the easiest thing. So again, if you want to zoom in, just click scale, press the thing right here, put it to 0. And by the way, I'm going to enable motion blur, and then you can do 5 frames, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to want to have 120%, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just do 100%. And back here you have, bam, your little Android goes back and forth. And now we're just going to add a little bit of a lollipop, because, well, who doesn't like lollipops? There you go, that was perfect. So as you can see, the Android comes in, chases the marshmallow, Android 5.0. So it looks like it actually just pushes the lollipop. I think, yeah. Anyway, I think that's it for this tutorial. So as you can see, we learned a few things for animating. Of course, not everybody is able to get their hands on After Effects, but if you can, it's definitely a good software for editing your videos and just making simple animations. Okay, and now the last thing I'm going to show you how to do is render. So if you go to Composition and click Add to Render Queue, and now to get the best settings, if you click right here where it says Lossless, you're going to want to change the thing to be H.264, and that's going to be the best format you can have. And then in here you would just want to leave everything the same you want to be. And then anyway, change the name you want it to be. So for example, right here, I want it to be Android Animation. By the way, I'll leave a download for this file down in the description if you want to download it. Anyway, I'm going to download that. And just click render, and it's going to render all the frames you have. So anyway guys, this has been the Tech Toolbox, and I'm out. I'll see you in the next one.